So it was definitely time for me to come on here and do a updated makeup tutorial for beginners on my channel. If you want to know how I did this really cute, soft girl glam, then stick around to the end of this video and we're going to get right into it.
It's not that I don't want you here, like a cop car.
So let's jump right into the video. You want to start by moisturizing your skin and using the proper primer. I used a Anua Daily Moisturizing Lotion, and I used the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So I already put the Daily Moisturizing Lotion on. We're going to go ahead and apply this primer. I usually use a generous amount, like maybe 2 pumps. And I really want to get up underneath my eyes because that's where I experience the most dryness, right? And when I have that dryness up underneath my eyes, then you start to see the cracking when you start to apply your powder products. So I try to make sure I get really, get up under my eyes really well. Now let's start to do our brows. We are using 4 things to do our brows. We're using an eyebrow grooming brush, an angle brush, concealer, and this is the Nakia Beauty Brow Down Gel. This is what we're going to use to create the perfect brow. So I've already cleaned my brows up from any excess hairs from up underneath here. And that's going to start giving me the shape that I want for my brows. So I like mine a lot thinner. So that's why I did it thinner on the ends over here and then a lot fuller in the base of the brow. On my angle brush, all of the hairs are like in one direction. This helps to make your brows more precise when your brush is like all in one direction like that. So this product comes on a spoolie, but I don't want to use the spoolie because I really want to have really sharp lines towards the end. So I'll take a little bit of this product and brush it right on the tip of my angle brush. So I don't start at the base of the brow, I'm like right in the middle, and I'm drawing my desired shape. This color is like the darkest brown. It's almost like an ebony. And I use this on my skin tone because I noticed that it shows up a lot better. And it just looks better on my skin tone. Like if you are lighter than I am, then I would recommend you using a medium brown color on your brows. But you know, I like this color better for me. My hair is always super dark, so this works out better for me. I love the way that that's shaped. So the little bit of product that I have left on my brush, I'm just going to brush up to make like hair-like strokes. Now that both brows are filled, we're going to go in and do the cleanup. And we're going to use our concealer to clean up and just to define our brows a whole lot more. So I'm using the Makeup by Mario concealer and this crease brush. So it's really flat, and this is going to make it easy for us to go in and go up underneath our brows without messing them up and making it, you know, too much product and smudging and getting on the part that we've already defined really well. So what I would do is I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand like that. And that's all the product you need to clean up your brow with. And that'll help me not to pick up so much product. And then so we'll go ahead and just tap a little bit of that product on our brush. And then I'll wipe off just a tad bit and go in and start to clean up that brow. Start right here in the middle of the brow, because I always want the bulk of the product to be towards the back of the brow and not at the tip, not at the base of the brow. And we are not going to make this whole makeup look so complex because this is a beginner makeup video. And literally that is it for the cleanup of this brow. Now that we got up underneath our brows done, we're going to go on top of the brow and do the same method, but this time we are going to use our foundation. So you want the top of your brow to be the color of you want the top of your brow to be more your skin tone, so it keeps you from having that halo or having to do too much blending, which can be terrible, you know, for a beginner. So use your foundation, and you're going to use the same process. I'll put just a little squirt of that foundation on the back of my hand, just a really small portion. And I'm going to take my brush and just put it inside that little small dot and go over the top of my brow. Keep your brush flat. You know, you don't want to be like using the point. Just keep your brush flat, and it's going to make you do like a really smooth line across your brow. And now you have a really nice defined brow. You got the light concealer, and then you have the darker foundation over the top. And just like that, your brows are nice, neat, and defined, and you're ready to move on to the next step. Next step is going to be foundation. Let's get right into it. So the tools we're using for our foundation is going to be this flat foundation brush and a damp beauty blender. Foundation I'm using today is going to be the Haus Labs foundation. I'm finding this to be it's expensive, but it's a very nice foundation to use. It goes on smooth, and it has very good coverage. Go in and apply a couple of dots of the foundation on your skin like this. And believe me, this is a lot. It looks like a little bit, but this is a lot of foundation that I'm using. Let's begin to evenly distribute this foundation all over our face. And I'm kind of going to leave like up underneath my eyes alone, because we have to go in with concealer on that part of the face. And I would rather not have my foundation under there and my concealer, because I just want to use as less product up underneath my eye as possible, just to help decrease the creasing that can occur when you have like too much product up underneath your eyes. And you see how I'm just leaving that free of foundation. And because we use this same foundation to clean up the top of our brow, it makes it easy for us to blend our foundation like really seamlessly and without a lot of work. Very good coverage and still lightweight, not too heavy. That little bit of foundation went over our entire face, and it gave us the proper amount of coverage. So now we're going to add our concealer. When you start to apply your concealer, try not to go heavy on the concealer. Just a couple of light swipes up underneath your eyes, because we want to make this as easy as possible for you to blend. Now that we have our concealer on our face, we'll just let it dry down just a little bit. You know, I usually like count to 10, and it'll give it enough time to dry down, and so it don't move and separate so much. We'll take our beauty blender, and I will start in the corner of my eyes and begin to blend outward. Drag that concealer down the sides of your nose and just a bit up underneath. Right up underneath where your bone, your cheekbone is. This beauty blender has enough product on it just for us to add just a tad bit of that light concealer in the middle of our forehead. This is helping so much with you having not to do a whole lot of work in the blending area because the product that's left on the beauty blender. Concealer is applied. Now let's go ahead and set our concealer in place. I like to do that right away. I don't want the creasing to start happening because I'm waiting for me to do the rest of my face. So I'll go ahead and start to set my concealer right away. We're going to use the Juvia's Place in the color Shortbread. And we're going to use our powder puff to apply our setting powder. All right, so you want to go directly into your powder, press in, and then you want to remove a lot of this off. Once you've removed it, I would suggest just going in on the back of your hand and kind of swirling it around like that so that you can make it even on your beauty blender. And now we'll go ahead and press in. And you'll just keep pressing until all the product is off your sponge and right up underneath your eye. And whatever's remaining on your sponge, then go ahead and tap those spots that we applied the extra concealer. Just go ahead and tap those spots. All right, our setting powder is up underneath our concealer. Now let's go ahead and set the remaining part of our face with our Dual Press Powder Foundation. I'm using the Nakia Beauty Dual Press Powder because, listen, I just love it. It's a great product. It's good for high climate weather. You know, if it's hot, it doesn't do a lot of breaking down. It doesn't do a lot of cracking up. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for over 10 years now, and I haven't switched out. So this is going to be our powder foundation brush and our dual press powder. These are the next two products we're using to set our liquid foundation. So I'll just go in, and I have to really go in because I'm almost hitting, well, I am hitting pan on here, and I want to get enough of that powder on every area of my brush. And we'll just start patting in place the powder and slightly overlapping where the concealer is. Super cute. Everything is looking really nice and fresh and not cakey. Absolutely love where we are so far. Foundation is set. Let's get into our blush. I'm using Good Energy from the Kia collection and a blush brush. These are the next two products we'll be using. The top is a cream blush and the bottom is a powder blush. And we're gonna get right into this powder blush. Why am my tongue getting tied like that? Into this powder blush. And it's a beautiful soft mauve color. So nice. I absolutely love it. And we're going to start applying this right on our cheek and a little bit into the concealer. So don't be scared to go up high into your concealer. It just makes it so cute and so seamless. So freaking cute. And if you notice how I applied this blush, I made sure it was going up Not across like this, just up, because it lifts your face when you do it that way. Super cute. Our blush on, our foundation is done. Now we're going to use just a splash, and I mean a splash, just a splash of shadow on our eyes. I'm using the Nakia Beauty Artistry palette, and I'm going to keep to the same earth tones that I'm using on my face. And I want to go right into French Toast, which is a beautiful brown, but it'll give us just a tinge of brightness. And we're going to tap this in. Don't swipe because we don't want any product falling on our foundation. So just tap it right onto your lid. The beautiful brown shadow is on our lid. Now you can see like how it just opened up our eyes a bit. So freaking cute. Absolutely love it. Now we're going to apply our lashes. Before we apply our lashes, we want to do some mascara on your natural. If you have lashes, do a little bit of mascara on your natural lashes. It gives your falsies something to sit on, and it makes it a heck of a lot easier to apply your falsies. So I'm using the Size Up mascara by Sephora, but you can use any mascara. It doesn't have to be an expensive brand. You just want a mascara that don't transfer a lot. You know, it dries down pretty quick, and just to give you your natural lashes some volume, and makes it a heck of a lot easier to sit your lash strips on top. To apply your lashes, you need 3 things. Of course, you need your lash strips, you need your tweezers, your lash tool, and you need some lash glue. I'm using the Duo lash glue, and this one is black. They also have it in clear, but I like using the black. To me, the black is stronger, and that's why I use the black one instead of the clear. Now we want to take a little bit of that lash glue, and we want to apply this right above your lash line. Make sure it's as close to your lash line as possible, almost like you're doing eyeliner. Just like that. Okay, so now you want to apply the lash glue right on the lash band. And now that you have the adhesive on your lid and on the band, it just helps it so much better to stick when you lay it in place. Right, and so you just want to place it right on your lash line. I try to make sure it's not so much in the corner of my eye because that irritates me so much. And I try to make sure I have more of my lash strip towards the back than in my corner, because that's so aggravating to me. I can't deal with it at all. But I have done clients who would much rather have that lash strip all the way to the inner corner, all the way to the outer corner. You know, that it's per preference. For me, it's too uncomfortable to have it in my inner corner. And that is that. So super cute. Let's add our other lash strip on. Now that we got both lashes on, let's go ahead and just take our fingers and make sure they like firmly in place. And give it a little lift up. All right, super cute. I hope you girls are still with me so far. This has been what we've done already has been the hardest part that we've done. It's not going to get any harder. It's going to be easier from here. So this is super cute. If I wanted to, we can actually stop here and add a little lip gloss, but we're not going to do that. We're going to carry on and finish this look up. Now we're going to set all of our powder in place. I'm using the Nakia Beauty Vitamin Setting Mist. This is going to kind of like blend all of those powders together before we actually apply our fixing spray. Now that our setting spray is dry, we're going to go ahead and use our fixing spray. This is the One Size fixing spray. This has been like one of the, oh my God, this is one of the best fixing spray on the market so far. When I tell you your makeup is not going to move, and we let that dry down. I would usually use a fan, but who got time? I'm not looking for a fan today. And we'll let that dry down, set in place before we move on to doing our bottom lashes and eyeliner. All right, so we're using, this is a Sephora eyeliner. I forget the name of it, and it's sort of kind of smudged off. But as long as you're using an eyeliner that's soft and not like dragging your doggone skin off your face, I think any eyeliner would do. And you just want to go ahead and place that right on your waterline. If it'll help you, you can use your pinky and kind of bring your skin down. But I don't really like to use your pinky to bring your lid down. I don't really like to touch the makeup up underneath my eyes once it's all done. And I'll just go in my waterline without pulling my lid down. How stinking cute! Oh my goodness, girl. Hi, Kia. How you been, girl? I like to see me looking like this sometimes. Because days get so busy, you can't even like do yourself up. But yeah, oh, this is looking so cute. I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and add our mascara and kind of bring this whole look together. If you notice, soon as you lift your wand out of your mascara, it is a lot of product right on the tip. That's the product we're going to use to paint our bottom lashes. So we're going to get in here and we're going to just start to apply that product on our lashes. Just, you see what I'm doing, like downward strokes? And this is dragging that product from the base to the end of our lashes, giving us like the illusion of a really full, long bottom lash. All right, so lips, very easy. I want to keep my lips on the lighter side, on the nude side, that's my preference. I love a nude lip. This is Lip Plumper by Maybelline, which has a beautiful pink tint, and Seduction, which is a nice brown lip lining shadow type of lipstick. Did I describe it well? I don't think I described it well. Okay, so it's a matte lipstick, but it's brown. Instead of me using a lip liner, I would use this brown matte lipstick to give me the shadow that I need to make my lips look a little fuller. I'm going to use this pencil brush and just go right in this lipstick, just like this, because we're going to use it as a lip liner. Super cute, not overpowering. I love it. And we're going to pop this right in the middle. So stinking cute. Absolutely love this makeup look. It was so easy, so soft. I believe that the instructions that I gave from the beginning, it can definitely be duplicated. You know, you just follow it step by step and it'll give you this really nice, soft, business classic look. Or you can wear it for a night on the town. It's super, super cute, super soft. You know, I absolutely love it. So I hope you enjoy this beginner makeup tutorial. And let me know in the comments, did you find it helpful? Was it a little bit complicated? Let me know. Let me know how y'all like it. Do you want me to do more makeup tutorials on my channel? Let me know how you feel about this whole little situation here. This sit down with just us girls learning how to do our makeup. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup video. See you girls in the next video.